Hi everybody, Jackie here. Welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't been around for a while, but that was simply because I mostly do like Dollar Tree hauls and things. And I kind of put myself on a self-imposed Dollar Tree budget. I have been very upset that for like the last 4 months I have not been able to find the dog treats that our little fur babies like. And I know that's not a reason to boycott a place, and I'm not boycotting Dollar Tree. Please don't think that. But I just got tired of every time I go in to get them, they were never there. And of course, I'd buy a million other things, whether I wanted them or needed them or whatever, just to buy. So I thought, well, I'm just going to take a little break from it. So it's been probably really about 4 weeks since I have been back to the Dollar Tree. And probably be another week or two before I go back. I'm just not in any hurry. That doesn't mean that Dollar Tree doesn't have a lot of new stuff that I'd love to have. I'm just trying to save for vacation, and I thought that's one way I can cut back a little bit, so I have. Now, that doesn't mean I haven't been buying stuff. It just means I haven't been buying stuff at Dollar Tree. I will show you in future videos the things that I have been buying. And oh, please forgive me for rocking. I don't mean to make y'all sick, but I rock all the time. I'm sitting out on my front porch. It's hot, but there's just a touch of a breeze blowing, and it's overcast, so it's not too bad. But I've been buying things at Walmart, some things I needed, crafting wise, and some things I didn't need. But I bought them anyhow. That's just the way it goes. I usually do Tuesday morning hauls, but the Tuesday morning that is close to me closed. And now I have to go, it's 35 minutes in a different direction to a different town to go to a Tuesday morning. So if I'm down there, I'll stop in, but I won't make a special trip. Now, when the the Tuesday morning was close to me, I just zip right in, 10 minutes I was there. And I might make a special trip just to go to the Tuesday morning, but I won't now since it's so far away. And technically 35 minutes is not far away. It's when you live out in the country like I do, everything is far away. Everything. So basically that's why I haven't been posting any. I've been doing some work on some junk journals. I have finished 3 and have given them away. One of them, my sister took to Wisconsin with her. She left last Saturday going to Wisconsin, flying up there, and she won't be back till late Monday night. My cousin lives up there. Well, I had made my cousin an altered book page journal, and she just loved it. So she had asked Bonnie if I could make her something like that for her daughter-in-law, Tony. So I made her a junk journal. And I wish I had taken a video of it before I sent it, but I was trying to get it done so it could go to Wisconsin. So I haven't heard anything back yet on it, so I hope it turned out okay. Right now I'm working on a junk journal, and it's for me. And I'm doing it totally different. As many traveler's notebooks, altered page, book page journals, junk journals, all that stuff that I've made, I've never made anything for myself and kept it. So I'm working on one for me. And the theme of it, that's not to mean that everything in it pertains to that, but the central theme to it is, my tagline, not my circus, not my monkeys. So it's got monkeys and stuff. And it's much bigger than a normal junk journal would be. I'm going to say it's going to end up like 12 by 9. And I'm not sewing the signatures in. I punched holes in everything. And I used the big round, rings that you buy. And I'm doing it that way. I want it really big, really spacious, so it's something that I can work on from time to time and add things to. And like if I try out a new design or something, I have a place to stick it. So that's what I've been working on. And it's the weirdest thing. You won't guess where I got the paper to do it with. I know it's so strange. I There's a little local auction site, it's on a Facebook and it's local, and they'll run auctions that start every Sunday night and they'll go to Tuesday night, and then you have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to pick up if you won. Well, I had bid and won on 2 wallpaper sample books. And I know you're thinking to yourself, wallpaper samples. I know, craziest thing. But with the junk journal, you use anything in it, bags, paper, anything. So I thought, well, okay, this would make a good addition. Well, I liked it so well, and I've been using it on the first 3 that I made, that I went back and bought 2 more of different designs. And they have about 6 more that are for sale. And I'm telling you guys, I'm getting them for $4. And they're humongous. They're like this big by this big or bigger, plenty of paper. So you will see those in an upcoming video. Right now, this is kind of just like a catch-up video, what I've been doing, which basically isn't a whole lot of anything. I sit at my craft table for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then I go to hurting too bad on my hips and my knees that I'll have to get up and move. 5 years ago, the doctor told me that the orthopedic surgeon told me we needed to replace my left hip, and I refused to have it done. That's not to say that it wouldn't be easier for me if I did have it done, but I have already had 2 knee surgeries, and I know what the downtime like that was like with that. So as long as I can still get around, even if I am hobbling, I'm gonna put off the hip surgery as long as I can. And hip surgery, when they replace it, it's usually good around 10 years, So I'm going to put it off as long as I can, because then hopefully, when I get it done, it'll last me till I die. It's not something I want to have to go through a second time or a third time, just once. And I have problems, and I'm not saying all this to sound like a pity party, because that's not it. I'm telling you all this so you can understand why sometimes I don't upload like I should. I have said before, 2 years ago when I was living in Houston, I fell and broke my left elbow and had surgery, and it's got a plate and 8 screws in it. Well, it has shifted so much, and they've taken x-rays, and I've seen an orthopedic surgeon, but nobody says anything about it. It's just, oh, well, whatever. I guess I'm going to live with it. But the pain is ridiculous. And the thing of it is, I know you can't really see much of anything there, but I promise you I can feel it. And the bad part is, I can't straighten out my arm all the way anymore. It just won't go all the way straight. So it hurts, and it hurts a lot. So that's another deterrent to crafting or to making videos. Excuse me while I light. So that's what's been going on with me. Pretty much nothing else. As far as YouTube goes, I am kind of over the drama, but I guess everybody is, It's just the way I guess it's part of YouTube, or maybe it's just the channels that I watch. I don't know. Everybody has their own opinion, and as it should be. Everybody should have their own opinion, and everybody should make their own opinions heard. I agree with that 100%. I don't believe there should be any censorship, but I do believe that we should use a little common sense with what we say and who we say it about and what we say about them. I think that people say things to see what kind of reaction they can get. And, people have said things about me, and that's okay. Because the thing of it is, as much as I love my YouTube family and all the channels that I go to, And I certainly love and appreciate all of my wonderful subscribers. In all likelihood, I will never meet any of y'all. It's just a video, like, I see you, you see me, but I mean, we might talk on the phone, we might chat in text or in DMs or something, but you never really get to know someone till you meet them and get to know them. And the odds of me meeting, the majority of you or any of you, except for a certain couple, are very limited. So you can say what you want to say. That doesn't bother me in the least, because that's your opinion and you're entitled to it. I'm entitled to my opinion. The only difference is my parents raised me with some respect, and I don't go around blurting out anything and everything about someone. You want to say what you want to about me? That's fine. It doesn't hurt me. People that know me or see me will know that I'm not like that. So I don't care. You just do you, babe. You do you. And I'm going to do me. And that's just the way life's got to roll. Let's see, what else can I tell you about? Well, I don't know. I've been running my mouth nonstop here for a few minutes, and I think I've caught you up to everything. Like I said, I've got some videos coming up. What's really sad is I've got videos made that I have just never made public, and that is a shame, because it takes 2 minutes, once you've got it done, and all your, wording in there, your channel description and all that kind of stuff, contact information. Once you do all that, all you got to do is just either schedule it or hit go public. So that's not a hard thing. It's just that by the time I get done doing something, making a video, and then I say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and make this video and this video and this video, and then I'll go back and start uploading. Well, by the time I get done with all the videos, I forget about going back and uploading them. So if you see stuff that's out of order, or it's like really old, it's because it's already been recorded. It just hasn't been published yet. And for that, I apologize. My life, I'm happy. People on YouTube have been casting aspersions on people's homes, where they live, what they drive. I'll make it very clear. I live in a double wide home. It's on 6 acres of land. There's my double wide. There's another double wide that we rent out. And then there's a 4-bay car shop that is all on this 6 acres. It's quiet. It's peaceful. And I like it. I was born and raised in Chicago. And so coming to the South was a big adjustment for me. But then even living in a city in the South, maybe with a population of 25, 30,000, after a while, even the neighbors were too close, It was just too close. So now I live out. It takes me 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes to go anywhere. And that's okay. I don't mind to drive. And I just love it out here. But anyways, like I was saying, I live in a double wide. It's probably 10 years old. But it's nice. It's been kept up. We do work on it all the time. I drive an old pickup truck, an old Chevy Silverado. And it is an old one. But that's okay, because I'm a truck kind of girl. And it gets me to point A to point B. Everything is mechanical on it. I do the upkeep on it, or maybe I shouldn't say me, but my nephew does. If there's something wrong, he fixes it. He's a diesel mechanic, so he fixes my truck. Anything that goes on with it, he fixes it, no problem. And I'm happy with that. I don't have a swimming pool, whether it's above ground or in ground, but that's okay. I don't live in a mansion, but that's okay. And I don't drive a new 2019 car of any sort or truck. Mine's an old one. But that's okay. Because guess what? The only thing I owe on is the payoff on this 6 acres. And the value of it is triple the payoff on it for me now. So it's just a long-term investment. And guess what? I like not having a bunch of bills every month. I live on disability. I've been retired for about 6 years now, and I live on disability. And as we all know, disability is not, you know, you don't make a killing on it. And if it wasn't for the fact that my sister and I live together and share expenses, neither one of us would be able to really have any quality of life. Sure, I could pay the bills and, you know, buy the things I need, groceries and things, but then I wouldn't have any money to do anything fun. And I understand fun is not a necessity, but you have to have a little fun in your life. Otherwise, all the worry and the hassle will just drag you down. And you know, I have gone off on such a tangent on this video, and I don't know where that came from. I just meant to kind of do a little catch up with y'all. So anyways, remember what I say, everybody, and this is totally true. It is not my circus, and they're not my monkeys. I don't have to worry about them. I worry about me, my family, my little fur babies, and my close friends. That's what I worry about. All the other, it's extraneous. It's just not important to me. So in closing, I'd like to ask you to please subscribe, like this, hit the bell to be notified when I upload future videos, share it, tweet it out. I am constantly, steadily trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and I'd like to get there. Not because I'm looking for monetization, because I certainly don't have the view time for that, but I would just like the ability to say, hey, yeah, I made it to 1,000. So everybody, tell everybody you know, and please help me. And that's all from Jackie here on my front porch, just rocking away, and y'all have a good day now. Bye.